Hello, my name is Jason Smith. I'm the president of P4P Marketing. Today I'm going to be talking to you about some career opportunities at P4P, specifically the position of first impressionist, which is the most important position at Pay for Performance. First of all, I'll tell you what we are and what we are. We're a little different company. We're actually completely virtual. Our team of 50 to 55, I think we almost might be 60 people now, are spread out across North America. Our headquarters, world headquarters, which is my basement, is in St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada. But we hire folks from all over the place. We work in the full service moving and storage industry, providing contact center services to moving companies. So a little bit about what we are and what this position is. This is a work at home from position, obviously. There's no offices or anywhere you go for training or anything. Everything happens online and from home. It is a real job. You know, you get a real paycheck with real deductions and T4 and paid on the 1st and the 15th. It's not, a casual job. And there's another fact about us is that it's a growing company. There's lots of room for advancement, lots of examples of people that have advanced here. In fact, just talking to the people that will be doing interviews with you as part of the future steps of this, you can hear it from them that we're always advancing from within. What we're not is casual employment. So this isn't a job where I feel like working today or I don't feel like working today. We do count on the people to work on the days that they're scheduled to work. It's also not a scam. There's lots of things out there where, give us $400 and you can make, uh, $2,000 or $3,000 a month and just trust us. There is none of that here. This is a real job. Like I said, you're an employee of the company. You're not a contract position and you're not, be your own boss type of deal. So, and this is also not for everyone. Some people don't like to work from home or don't feel like they just need that social interaction of at the office, although it's February as I'm recording this. So lots of people like to work from home in February, that's for sure. So a little bit about Pay for Performance. I'm Jason, and then my business partner is Nick. We both are in the St. Catharines area by Niagara Falls. We have about 50 employees, like I said, and there's the provinces and the states that they're in. And we provide contact center services to companies, moving companies. These are large moving companies, either national or multi-store moving companies across North America, mostly in the United States, actually. We have about 400 clients, and I think all of them are in the United States. I don't think we currently have any Canadian clients. Not sure why that is, just the way it's worked out. Yeah. So what we do is we make outbound calls from their website leads. So if a customer fills out a form saying, hey, I'm looking for a mover, I'm moving from here to here, that comes to us, and then we call as that moving company. And our goal is to book an appointment for the move consultant to go out and provide them a free estimate. But in order to provide that free estimate, just like if you were getting a new roof or some plumbing fixed or whatever, or a renovation, they would of course have to see it first before they can quote on it. Moving is the same way. Then we also take inbound calls from their website, postcards and other advertising. Again, we're answering as them and then scheduling an appointment. So in all cases really, we're not calling a customer out of the blue saying, hey, do you need a mover? So they're not cold calls like that. They're warm calls, I call them, because you're calling somebody who's already requested information. And then we do something, we do chat and texting, and then we also do video surveys, which is relatively new, but really exciting and fast growing. So instead of sending out a move consultant, we have a team of people who will connect with that customer through their smartphone on a two-way chat and then walk through the home that way virtually, and saving having to send out a move consultant. Works great. Actually, the people that do it have a lot of fun doing it. A lot of the people that are doing it work on the phone as well or have worked on the phone in the past, and they love doing both because it mixes up the day a bit, but also it's people watch TV shows seeing inside other people's homes. Here you get paid to see inside other people's homes, so it's kind of neat from that curiosity perspective. So the P4P first impressionist position, that's what we call it because you are the first impression to that moving company. In essence, if you're answering their phone or you're calling on their behalf, is the most important position that we have. That's where no revenue gets generated. Nothing happens in our business unless you're there doing that job well. So we really count on you and try to support you, and the rest of the team is here to support you doing that as well. Our business hours are 8 a.m. till 12 a.m. Monday to Friday, and then Saturdays and Sundays basically 9 to 9 Eastern time. We're in Ontario, so Eastern time meaning Ontario time. If you're in the Maritimes, it's shave an hour off or add an hour. You know how to do it. Anyways, hours and scheduling. So shifts are typically 6 to 8 hours. Schedules are available a month in advance. So about the 20th, between the 20th and 25th, we'll put out the schedule for the next month. If you've requested any time off, you're going away, or you've got an appointment here, an appointment there, and you're going to need that time off. As long as we know before the 20th of the previous month, that's going to more times than not be approved, or we'll talk to you if there's a problem. But chances are, it's very rare that we can't accommodate that. What we have trouble accommodating is when you can't make it to work today or tomorrow because of something that comes up, and we know that happens and we understand, but you own that shift. And the way we work is we have a trade board or a giveaway board so that you can trade shifts and really communicate with other people on shift related issues there. And you can also pick up extra shifts too. Ideal candidates for us would have flexibility of between 15 and 40 hours a week. Really, for the last 6 months, our growth has been so good that we're not, even though it's gone through our slower season, part of the moving season, we're still working everybody to the closer to the 40, if not beyond hours. That's why we're hiring, is we need to balance that out and give them a break a little bit. So the 15 hours might be a nice idea, and we're happy to have people that only want to work 15 hours too. If they're the right fit for the position, we'll make that work. But having that flexibility where you could work either is great, because it helps us with changes, fluctuations, and seasonality. But like I said, with the growth we have, it's probably going to be closer to 40 hours unless you specifically have a cap on what you can do. We do need people that are available evenings and weekends. And don't, a common thing is, I'll tell them I am, but 2 weeks in, I'm going to tell them I don't want to work evenings or weekends anymore. That doesn't work. That doesn't end well for anybody. And so it's just best not to apply if you're not willing to do some evenings and weekends. And I say some because it's not you only, that's the only place you're going to be able to work. There are daytime things available, or shifts that cross over from afternoon to early evening, all that kind of thing. So there are opportunities. It's just you have to wait your turn a little bit, I guess, and as time goes on, we'll start to work you into shifts that make sense for you, and the new guy can be stuck with just evenings and weekends. Now, nobody's really stuck with that. Some people prefer that. We love it when people prefer evenings and weekend shifts. So what we expect is that you're going to treat customers the way you want to be treated. So with respect, courteous, polite, listen to, that's what we expect. We don't want you to be reading a script word for word. We have rules, we have things, guidelines, and things like that need to be covered off, but we want you to cover those things off in your own language, and those are really just guidelines. They're not, sure, there's words that you can jump to if you need a script, but honestly, we want you to turn that into your own words as quickly as possible as you're learning. Finding opportunities to exceed customers' expectations. We love to celebrate that around here. We have a good culture, even though we're all spread out, but we do like to celebrate when somebody's exceeded a customer's expectations. Showing up. I know that sounds basic, but attendance is kind of a pet peeve of ours. We don't really like it when somebody's scheduled for 20 shifts in a month and they show up for 10 of them. That's a problem if it's going to happen too many months in a row. We're compassionate. We understand that, stuff happens. But when it's happening consistently, then this might not be the right position, because we do try to hire as few people as possible in order to give the most hours to the people that, to people that want them, versus having too many people and everybody's only working a little bit. See something, say something. That's, we like the perspective of new people coming on, so we want to hear your ideas. You have fresh eyes on what we're doing, so giving us feedback is always great, and always be learning. We want you to learn. We want you to take on new positions and apply for them when they come up, and give them a try. Our commitment to you is we'll do what we say we're going to do. We'll provide you the support you need. So we'll um, training and question answering, either in real time or offline, and for ongoing stuff. We're getting better at. We're getting better and better. I think we're pretty good at it, but I think we're still working to improve it even more, so that we're supporting you as much as possible. We like to acknowledge the good stuff and high five when you're doing a good job, and we listen to a call, or get feedback that is very positive about what you're doing. We make a big deal about that, because it is a big deal. People don't spend enough time on celebrating the good stuff everybody's doing. We all fall into that trap, even with our kids or anywhere else in life. But we do provide feedback, but we make sure it's constructive. It's never mean or delivered in a offhanded way that's going to make you feel that you're being treated unfair. We want you to see what we see, and then work with us to help you correct it. And one commitment for sure that we'll make and keep is provide opportunities for advancement. These are some of the areas where, some of the jobs where you can grow into, so that it can be shared with the first impressionist job, or it can lead to a job that's outside of being on the phones and doing these other things. But we like people that can wear multiple hats and are willing to wear multiple hats and can jump from thing to thing, in an organized way. We don't want to burn you out, but it definitely makes the day go by fast, and leads to more money and advancement and things like that too. So where can you go? Video surveys. Again, I kind of explained that, walking people through their homes via their smartphone, and you see what's in there, and making sure we get everything recorded. Then there's people that watch those videos, and they do an inventory sheet from those videos, so that the mover knows the accuracy of how much it's going to probably weigh and how much room in a truck it's going to take. We have client services, so supporting our clients. We're building a team to do that, to help us handle the growing client growth that we have. Customer sales, that's actually us selling moves, is something that we're testing with some of our clients, selling them on their behalf over the phone. Client sales, signing up new moving companies. Admin, there's just admin positions, things that are needed. Um, Supervisor positions, and then quality assurance. And one thing that's not on here is training too. We need, obviously, to fill all these different types of roles, need lots of training help. So trainers is always something that's high on our list as well, but for some reason didn't make it on this list. So next steps, we get about 350 to 400 resumes for every one position that we're hiring for, which is great. We can't possibly go through them all. So if you haven't sent a resume, please do send it. You're going to get an email back with these same instructions that I've got laid out here. But really, the next step in the audition process after sending us your resume, or is an audition, is a phone audition. We want to hear you make a first impression on us. So tell us about yourself. Tell us why you think you're a good fit. Make sure you leave your name and phone number at the beginning and the end of the call, so that we can easily use those two things to find your resume. And also let us know, as part of your little spiel about yourself, what hours you're available. Like, hey, I'd like to work, Monday to Saturday, Tuesday to Saturday, and I'm good from 3 in the afternoon till, I like to go to bed at 10, so I'd like to be done at 9. Things like that. You don't have to get really specific, but generally what your availability is, uh, what hours you're willing to work, what hours you like to work, that kind of thing is fine to let us know what you like and what you're available and going to be comfortable with for a while. So call that phone number. It'll go right to voicemail, and then you can leave a voicemail for us. And just like I've stumbled through this presentation, you can stumble through that call and still be effective. We're not looking for perfect. We're not looking for robots. You don't have to write out a script and then read it off to us. That's not what we're looking for. That's the opposite of what we're looking for. So please be yourself and, you know, take it easy, laugh at yourself. We love hearing people laugh because people that laugh at themselves don't take themselves too seriously. And that comes across when you're talking to customers. Moving is the third most stressful life event that there is. So people that laugh, tend to make reduce stress of other people that are stressed. So we like people that laugh, and if you can laugh at yourself, then um, that's good. So anyways, and if you want to laugh at yourself, you can laugh at me. This is the third time I've recorded this. The first time I forgot to turn on the audio recording so that you could hear what I'm saying. And then the next time I recorded it, I forgot to turn on the screen so that you could see my screenshots. So hopefully I've made it through this time, and you all get to see this wonderful masterpiece of riveting video presentation. Anyways, thank you very much. Again, my name's Jason. You'll probably be hearing from somebody named Barb or Crystal. If we listen to your audition and think you're somebody that we want to talk to further after we've listened to it, looked at your resume, we will. Don't be intimidated by those, 350 to 400 people. Most don't leave an audition, so do it. It's like a small single-digit percentage of those people. Like I think we worked it. It was like 6% of the people leave an audition that submit a resume. So lots of people are just out there, resume spamming us. So don't be intimidated by that number. It's you have a good shot if you leave a voicemail, and that's really the only way you have a shot. So go for it. Again, thanks very much. I'm rambling on. Have a good day. Oh, one last thing. Sorry, this is important. If you want to read up more about our company or find out more things from people that work here, people that used to work here, people that are applying for the position, uh, we have a Facebook group created specifically for you. So you guys can go in there, go through and ask questions. You can ask us questions. You can ask other people questions. Hey, do you know about this? Or you can search it because it's probably already been asked over the years. And you'll probably find it within the group. But that group has got about 800 or 900 people in it of all types. Like I said, they work here, they want to work here, they do work here, and you can put anything you want up there, good, bad, ugly. You'll get the answer, and hopefully you still want to work here after you do that. So thanks very much. I'm signing off for real now. Bye.